Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Heart of Peace meditation. My name is Alden Nigas, and I'm one of the practitioners here in our center called the Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living. Heart of Peace is a collective effort of all the global centers of CSL, or the Centers for Spiritual Living, and we are joining all other centers and the whole humanity around the globe meditating for peace. In our local center, we hold the Heart of Peace every second Wednesday of the month from 6 to 7 p.m. Pacific time. And our program tonight will be an hour. I'll sing a single sound of the bell will signal our opening centering prayer. Then right after the prayer, another single sound of the bell signal the start of our sound bath meditation with Karen. Then we'll go to a 5-minute total silence. And for those of you who are watching on Facebook or on YouTube, there be a 5-minute video that will be played on screen while we observe total silence inside the sanctuary. Then after, we will proceed to our reading our peace affirmations, and that will be repeated 3 times. And also the affirmations will be shown on screen. So last month, we celebrated multiple events on our calendar. One of them, which is, and I apologize and forgot to mention, was remembering 9/11. It was a tragic and sad event for our global community that will never be forgotten. We also had the World Peace Day, which is celebrated every September 21st, and the Hispanic Heritage Month, which is still officially being celebrated from September 15 to October 15. So that's long. And here in Las Vegas, October is also our Pride Month, as we get to celebrate and honor our beloved LGBTQ community. Tonight, our special organization we're honoring for our meditation beneficiary is Hearts Alive Village. And here to speak about Hearts Alive is Jamie Lee. Jamie Lee is a Let Animal Lead teacher and practitioner, owner of Animal Bonds, board member for Windy's Ranch and Rescue, and she is the outreach coordinator for Hearts Alive Village. Hearts Alive is a non-breed specific animal rescue that focuses on keeping animals in their homes and out of the shelter. Please welcome Jamie Lee.
Thank you. So thank you, everyone. I am happy to be here tonight. Do we have pet people out here? Yes. Okay, good. Well, I am the Heart Outreach Coordinator for Hearts Alive Village. And Hearts Alive quickly realized it started about 8 years ago. And they soon realized that they could adopt animals all day long, and that wasn't going to solve the problem. If we really want to solve the problem of homeless animals in the valley, we have to help animals, but we also have to help people. So that began the mission, was to keep animals out of the shelter and in their homes where they belong. We do that through a number of programs. We have so many programs that'll make your head spin, but I want to share 3 major ones that we have. So the first program is the Adoption Center Pet Store. It's on Rainbow and Oakey in the shopping center there. And there will be a few adoptable animals there, but most of them are in foster homes. And the nice thing about that is it's a pet store. You can go in and find food, you can find collars and toys and all kinds of different things. And if you purchase from there, you don't have to pay sales tax because we are a nonprofit, and it goes back to help the rescue. One of the first programs that we created before we even started the Adoption Center was called Kindle's Cupboard. Kindle's cupboard was a pet food bank. And we would keep food everywhere in people's garages, and then when we got the center open, they kept it at the center. And people could come in who needed help and get food for their pets. Many of them were veterans that we helped. Well, when the pandemic happened, everything changed. We became the state disaster distribution center for pet food. We have a warehouse on Cheyenne that has thousands of pounds of cat food, dog food, cat litter, and people can go online and they can apply, and then we contact them and they can come and pick up the food. At the heart of the pandemic, we had over 2,000 families a month that needed our services and needed pet food. That's a lot of animals that I believe were kept out of the shelter or out of harm's way just because people could no longer afford to feed their pets. We were there to help.
Yeah.
Thank you, yes. And we can't do this without all of you because we do not get any government, local government money for this. It's all donations, all grants, so it's very important that we get out and spread the message. Well, one of our biggest expenses was veterinary care for the animals that we rescued. Yes, because we do pull animals out of the shelter and we adopt them, we do that. And many of them come with issues and health issues and they need care. And even though the veterinarians in town were good about giving us discounts, we spent an enormous amount of money taking care of the animals at the vet clinics. So we thought, well, what are we going to do? I know, why don't we open a low-cost veterinary clinic and do the work ourselves? So it took a lot of people getting together, a lot of donations, and we have opened back in October, a year now. So it's been a year that we've been open. The first low-cost, full-service veterinary clinic operated by a nonprofit. Yes, thank you. We have 3 full-time vets. We have all the staff that goes with a veterinary clinic. And I think people have a misconception that they think this is just low-income people, and that's not true. We need everyone to utilize this clinic to help us, because we have very reasonable prices. And the pet people here know, you've been to the vet, you know if something goes wrong, how expensive that really is. Even just routine shots and everything else can add up. So we have very low prices, but we haven't reduced the care. And sometimes that's even too much for people. So what we've done is we have created ways that they can actually get that needed medical care done for their animal and pay later. And if you've ever been into a vet's office, you know that doesn't happen very often. So we have credit care, we have what we call the Village Fund, and anybody can donate to that. And it's a fund that if you come in and your animal needs care or surgery and you can't afford it, we say, okay, we'll take it from the Village Fund and then you pay it back as you can. And people have paid it back. So there's many more programs that we do, but I think it's important to know that Hearts Alive is so much more than an animal rescue. Yes, we adopt animals in and out, we pull them out of the shelter, we find them homes, but it really is about helping people, and that is the only way that we are going to solve the problem for the animals, is if we help people. So, thank you, and if anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
What are your hours
At the
at the veterinarian clinic?
So that is,
Varies?
It varies depending on the day, but it's a full day. Like drop off, if they're having surgery, is like 7:45, so it opens at 8, closes about 6, shorter on the weekend.
Nice, thank you.
Mhm.
Where is it located?
It is off of Cheyenne and Decatur.
Very close to here.
Yeah. And I have some information about it with prices, so if anybody would like it, it's got the address on there. You can certainly have that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'd just like to say I got my cat at Hearts Alive last year.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I got it for my mom's birthday in May, and he's fantastic. Best cat ever.
Oh,
Thank you
good.
so much for your service. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for adopting. Thank you. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jamie. We're having a pet blessing, right?
October 24th.
October 24th. Yeah, Sunday.
Oh.
And I love cats too. I saw it last night. It was good.
Yes, we did.
We did. All right, thank you so much. And wait, let me split this. Our special guest tonight for our centering prayer is Reverend Val Benedict. And let me just read his short bio. Reverend Val has been friends with our senior minister Stacy and Cheryl since 2014, where they met at their ministerial intensive in Los Angeles. Reverend Val graduated under Dr. Ken Gordon and Dr. Deborah Gordon from Kelowna, British Columbia. Reverend Val has spoken here at Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living and given workshops here. She has served at Calgary and Edmonton centers in Canada and is the force behind Lake Havasu continuing to thrive as a CSL community. She also chairs the awards community for CSL, and she's our wine drinking buddies and sometimes our designated driver. We simply love, you know who wrote it. And we simply love spending time with her. And having her as our friend. And yes, she's one of the cool ministers. And yes, she has a dog named after our founder, Ernest Holmes. We call them Ernie for short. It's cool. All right, so with that said, I would like to invite everyone just to relax. And let's get ready and settle into your comfortable seats, chairs, couch, or bed, wherever you are at this moment. And as I invite everyone just let go and release all those unwanted monkey chutters in our minds. And as we get relaxed and calmed our minds, I invite everyone to center attention in our breath. Let us all take a nice soothing breath in and let go. Let's do this at your own pace and repeat it 2 or 3 times as I say. I'm breathing slowly. I am breathing deeply. Giving, giving, receiving, allowing, being, I am. Please let us welcome Reverend Val Benedict.
Welcome. Thank you for letting me join you tonight. This is a big honor for me. And cheers to the wine. So join with me, and now that you're centered and you're comfortable in your seat, knowing that there is only one divine power and presence in this universe. And this beautiful power and presence has surrounded us and embodied us in that love and light and life and peace and power and joy and beauty. And I know that tonight, as we celebrate the Hearts Alive Village and their fantastic work making a sanctuary for the animals, for providing the means so people can keep their animals at home with them, because we know that animals are just angels with four legs. So I know that as we are surrounded by this warmth and this beauty and the love of our pets and our families, that we together can have peace in the world as we join with our fellow communities and our fellow peeps, that we just celebrate love and light and love. We celebrate all that is and all that ever will be. And I am just so grateful to know that I have the love of pets in my life, that I have the love of my friends, and that I have the love of the divine. I don't have to ask for it. It is there. It is given freely and joyfully with no strings. So I just simply say, thank you, God. Thank you for being here. Thank you for having me here. Thank you for all that I have, all that I will have. And I just say, thank you, God. I release, I let go, I let God. And I anchor this truth by saying, and so it is.
I invite you to take a nice deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Another deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. One more deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth and your heart, as if your heart were a third lung. Focusing on your breath, the gentle rise and fall of your chest that happens so beautifully, so automatically. Divine breath, the breath of life. Breathing in life and releasing all of those toxins, those chemicals, those things that your body no longer needs, so easily released, so beautifully created by the Creator. Your body a beautiful, magnificent, biological wonder, keeping you strong and healthy. And as you focus on your breath, see if you can hear your heart. For it too works by the divine power that works through your body. I invite you now to truly control your breath, taking 7 counts of an inhale. Hold it for 7 counts. 7 counts of an exhale. Hold it for 7 counts at your own tempo, your own rhythm. Directing that monkey mind, as Aldo mentioned earlier, you notice your mind begins to wander to that to-do list that you have, or to that argument that you had earlier today, or last week, or even 10 years ago, it is time to release it. So on your next exhale, I invite you to just release all of that. Release that. Those worries, the anxiety of what needs to be done, to release your fears. On every exhale, just letting go. Letting go. Just simply letting go. Counting 7, 7, 7, 7. Releasing the stress. Knowing that you are safe wherever you are. Knowing that you are not alone, that you are never alone. Breathing in for 7. Holding it for 7. Breathing out for 7. Holding it for 7. It's so interesting how the body takes on these rhythms and falls into a gentle flow of breath, quiet, and breath, quiet. So much peace. When you take a moment to focus on that beautiful, divine breath. I invite you to become aware of the space around you. Even in the illusion of this 3D reality, there is space in front of you, behind you, above you, below you, to the right of you, to the left of you. And if you allow yourself the joy of just being aware of your breath and space, you can feel the power of being. I invite you to become aware of that space directly in front of you. And you'll notice that there is a place where you stop space. It's your defense mechanism. It's your way of keeping others out. But tonight, you need not worry, for you are safe, for you are surrounded by your spirit family, and they are there. You may not see them, but they are there. And as you exhale knowing that you are safe and protected. As we open the space in front of you, allow yourself to feel into that space. Feel the space more. There's so much more space there. Expand your awareness of the space in front of you. And now expand the space behind you. Once again, there is a barrier there. Just push it down. Push it to the side. It's okay. And feel how you breathe differently. For you breathe through the front of you and from behind you. flows in and out so much more smoothly. You are suspended, and there is comfort here in this space, though you cannot explain it. And now the space above and below, below and above. Remove that glass ceiling above you. You are safe. Gently move it aside. Remove that floor below you. Just move it aside. And expand, feel into that wondrous space. Space, and now your bubble is wide as you breathe in 7 and hold it for 7 and breathe out for 7. Comforted in this quiet. And now I officially would like to invite your angels and guides and loved ones and sacred ones, those that are very dear to your heart. I'd like them to contribute to this time in space, this meditative state, this quiet with your breath and your soul suspended in space. Just outside your bubble, there is a beautiful, healing white light that is asking to come into your space, and you can sense that it's okay, that it's safe, that it's loving and kind and warm, and you say yes, and this light spirals from far, far above you, spirals down, 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 down to the top of your head, and you open the top of your head. There is a door there. You open that door, and the light spirals down into your head, down your neck into your shoulders, down your arms to the tips of your fingers, down into your heart, and spirals around your heart, and continues to descend down to your hips, down your legs, all the way to the tips of your beautiful little toes. And this light, it spirals and twists and turns, and it moves into the deep marrow of your bones, into your organs, your blood, your cells, your molecules, and this wave upon wave of light as you inhale more of this light as it descends, spiraling down through you, and it comforts you, it fills you with warmth, and you know that this is a healing light. It is a sacred light, for it arrives from the center of the universe, looking specifically for you, and finding you, it fills you. And now this light would like to arrive from below. It asks to arrive from below, and you say yes, and it spirals up, 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 up through your feet. You open the bottoms of your feet, and you allow it to rise up your legs, up your feet, up your legs, and it encounters the light from above, and they move side by side, dancing with each other, kaleidoscoping around your body, up your legs, up your torso, up into your neck and shoulders, down your arms and into your head, twisting and gyrating, this beautiful light moving in both directions, filling you with light as you breathe in for 7, light from above and below, light from the center of the universe, moving from both directions, moving through you, healing those places that are tender and sore, healing those places where there is sickness, healing those places where you hold grudges, where you hold the past moving through you, healing you. And now you notice that this light not only moves in and through you, it moves around you, it begins to spread through your bubble. This healing light, everywhere you are, there is this light in your entire bubble, spreading far and wide. And you notice in your bubble that there are places where it's contracting. In front of you, behind you, there are places where it is dark and gray, to the left and right of you and above you. And you wonder, what are those places? What is going on in your bubble? And then you realize that your bubble is a reflection of your pain, your suffering, your burdens. And so on your next exhale of 7, you release your burdens. You release any fears you may have for our planet. And you inhale more light from above and below. And on your next exhale, you release any fears you may have for humanity. And on your next inhale, you inhale more of the light of God. You inhale more of this light. You feel its power moving through you and around you, and you release any burdens you may have based on other people's judgments of you, based on any worries you may have for your health, and you release it. You release it through your exhale, knowing that all is released, and it leaves you and leaves your bubble, and those gray spots and dark spots, they begin to dissipate in front of you, below you, as you let go. Let go. Let go. The contractions begin to expand, and the light gloriously moves around you, gyrating and flowing wave upon wave. And any place where there were contractions, they are now smooth. White light is prevalent and prominent as it moves around you, and you can feel it moving, these beautiful fluid movements, waves moving around you, spiraling and twisting and turning. It's like you are looking into a beautiful white light of kaleidoscopic gyrations of geometric figures everywhere. Now, as you inhale, you know that you are bringing more of this healing white light through you, in you, around you. And on your next inhale, you bring it directly to your heart. Directly into your heart. And any burdens that you are holding in your heart, you release them easily and gently through your heart, exhaling out through your heart. And now I invite you to breathe normally, suspended in this glorious white healing light that moves through you, up, down, around, and through you. As you inhale normally, inhale into your heart, and I invite you to think about what you are grateful for this day. What are you grateful for this day? As you place the object of your gratitude right in your heart, breathing more of that healing white light into that object of your gratitude, feeling your heart swell, And notice how your bubble expands as we all connect in the energy of gratitude. We connect our love, for gratitude is a spectrum of love that is universal, that spreads throughout all galaxies, throughout the universe and all of its multiverses, connecting us in heart energy, connecting us in gratitude. So in your mind's eye, repeat thank you. Thank you through your heart. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And as you continue to think thank you, to think gratitude through your heart as you are suspended in this glorious healing light of God, you become aware of your spirit family around you. They make themselves visible to you, and they hold you. They hold you in a warm embrace. Loved ones, ancestors, angels and guides, all there holding you now. And you can feel their love, and you feel their joy, and most of all, your heart expands in peace. Peace. And you say, thank you for loving me. Thank you for acknowledging me. Thank you for caring for me. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for showing me. Thank you for inspiring me. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. And your heart and your bubble expands in glorious white light, and peace flows through your heart. And your spirit family returns your thank you. They say thank you for allowing us to serve you. We are honored. We are blessed. We love you. And you must never forget that you are loved. And during this time of great transition, as humankind evolves and grows through their time of ascension and into new earth, remember that you are not alone. We are here. Remember to be quiet and breathe and be space, and know that you are loved by
At this point, we are going to read the affirmations.
I relax and become a vessel for peace.
and a soothing presence to those around me. Turning within, I am centered in peace that covers every circumstance and concern. Every heartbeat sends a signal to my body and mind. Peace, peace, peace. I relax into peace. I am radiating center of peace, blessing the world. I demonstrate peace in my own life and in interactions with others. When I choose peace, I make a positive impact on the world. My heart is a sacred space of peace. Powerfully, peacefully, I speak to right wrongs and improve conditions. I bring about peace through my words. I am so grateful to know that I am surrounded by a loving, divine presence that inspires me to be the peace that I wish to experience. Today, I consciously choose peace as the guiding principle in all that I think, say, and do. Peace is already present deep in the experience of humanity, and its reverberation is known and felt by every being in our global community. Peace is joy. Joy is peace. This spiritual truth now resides within the heart of all beings in this moment and forevermore. There is only one perfect heart of peace, and it lives in me now. My faith reveals to me now ways to overcome any false beliefs and brings me to perfect peace. Peace is my priority. I am open to this moment. I am a living, breathing example of the kind of peaceful world I want to live in. I am peace with everyone and everything. I am peace the world needs to see. I am peace. Peace is my choice. I shine my light. It uplifts me and goes out into the universe as it touches everyone, everywhere. I am a perfect example of the peace I feel each day. With my heart and ears, I feel and listen in God. I feel and hear the joys of life. I am part of life. I listen with love and in peace. The divine as peace is everywhere, and I am open to receive it. I am guided, guarded, and supported by the divine presence and essence of peace. I am a masterpiece, shaping, learning, and allowing my personal conversation and action to grow through, in, and around diversity and all spiritual path of faith. I am peace. Peace is now. I affirm peace in my mind.
I relax and become a vessel for peace and a soothing presence to those around me. Turning within, I am centered in peace that covers every circumstance and concern. Every heartbeat sends a signal to my body and mind. Peace, peace, peace. I relax into peace. I am a radiating center of peace, blessing the world. I demonstrate peace in my own life and interactions with others. When I choose peace, I make a positive impact on the world. My heart is a sacred space. of peace. Powerfully, peacefully, I speak to right wrongs and improve conditions. I bring about peace through my words. I am so grateful to know that I am surrounded by a loving, divine presence that inspires me to be the peace that I wish to experience. Today, I consciously choose peace as the guiding principle in all that I think, say, and do. Peace is already present deep in the experience of humanity, and its reverberation is known and felt by every being in our global community. Peace is joy. Joy is peace. This spiritual truth now resides within the heart of all beings in this moment and forevermore. There is only one perfect heart of peace, and it lives in me now. My faith reveals to me now ways to overcome any false beliefs and brings me perfect peace. Peace is my priority. I am open to this moment. I am a living, breathing example of the kind, peaceful world I want to live in. I am at peace with everyone and everything. I am peace the world needs to see. I am peace. Peace is my choice. I shine my light. It uplifts me and goes out into the universe as it touches everyone, everywhere. I am a perfect example of the peace I feel each day. With my heart and ears, I feel and listen in God. I feel and hear the joys of life. I am part of life. I listen with love and in peace. The divine as peace is everywhere, and I am open to receive it. I am guided, guarded, and supported by the divine presence and essence of peace. I am a masterpiece, shaping, learning, and allowing my personal conversation and action grow through, in, and around diversity and all spiritual paths of faith. I am peace. Peace is now. I affirm peace in my mind.
I relax and become a vessel for peace and a soothing presence to those around me. Turning within, I am centered in peace that covers every circumstance and concern. Every heartbeat sends a signal to my body and mind. Peace, peace, peace. I relax into peace. I am a radiating center of peace, blessing the world. I demonstrate peace in my own life and interactions with others. When I choose peace, I make a positive impact on the world. My heart is a sacred space of peace. Powerfully, peacefully, I speak to right wrongs and improve conditions. I bring about peace with my words, through my words. I am so grateful to know that I am surrounded by a loving, divine presence that inspires me to be the peace that I wish to experience. Today, I consciously choose peace as the guiding principle in all that I think, say, and do. Peace is already present deep in the experience of humanity, and its reverberation is known and felt by every being in our global community. Peace is joy, joy is peace. The spiritual truth now resides within the heart of all beings in this moment and forevermore. There is only one perfect heart of peace, and it lives in me now. My faith reveals to me now ways to overcome any false beliefs and brings me perfect peace. Peace is my priority, and I am open to this moment. I am a living, breathing example of the kind of peaceful world I want to live in. I am peace with everyone and everything. I am peace the world needs to see. I am peace. Peace is my choice. I shine the light. It uplifts me and goes out into the universe, and it touches everyone everywhere. I am a perfect example of the peace I feel each day. With my heart and ears, I feel and listen to God. I feel and hear the joys of life. I am part of life. I listen with love and peace. The divine as peace is everywhere, and I am open to receive it. I am guided, guarded, and supported by the divine presence and essence of peace. I am a masterpiece, shaping, learning, and allowing my personal conversation and action grow through, in, and around diversity and all spiritual paths of faith. I am peace. Peace is now. I affirm peace in my mind.
I invite everyone to come back to the room. And let's take another deep breath in. Let go. Feel the space around you. Chair. As I welcome you back. Welcome back. So, thank you so much for this wonderful evening of Heart of Peace. Thank you for all your presence. Thank you, Reverend Val Benedict, for saying yes with your beautiful and loving, calming, centering. Thank you, Hearts Alive Village, for allowing us to meditate and pray for you and with you. Thank you to, of course, to our beloved Karen Jones for your presence and the crystal sound bath and everything that you do for our center. Thank you so much. Of course, thank you, Yvonne and Charlie, for a wonderful broadcast. I'm sure we're all looking good here every time that we are live on, and this is Heart of Peace. What else can we say? And thank you again, Caden, for coming out for our sound. Thank you to our dear reps, Reverend Stacy, Reverend Cheryl, to our Ministry of Prayer, and to all of you who are present and not present here tonight. Thank you so much, and for reading our affirmations. So much. Thank you. And we would like to invite you again next month, next month, Wednesday, November 10th, from 6 to 7. And if I may ask our dear practitioner, Gina Jordan, to give us our closing prayer.
you, Aldo.
If it's comfortable for you, please close or lower your eyes. Knowing that we all feel that beautiful sense of peace and serenity, and feel that love and light that fills our hearts, we can go to our next destination with peaceful, graceful drive home, safe and sound, to each and every one of our destinations. I'm so grateful and thankful for this Heart of Peace meditation that Aldo works diligently to bring to us each month. Thank you, thank you, thank you for extra peace in my life and our Center for Spiritual Living, and for all that hears our word and sees our vision and is the peace. So thankful and grateful for this wonderful Center for Spiritual Living, our amazing reverends who support us and uplift us, and the Ministry of Prayer team who, just is the arm of our community and our center, and is there for whenever we need prayer or extra peace. Thank you, thank you. To Karen Jones, and an amazing sound bath to take you away in peace and love and light. Thank you, Karen. And to Chris Knoll, what an amazing, touched my heart today for all of our pets that we love, and they bring us peace and joy. Just the words, I can't even express what this means to so many people, and how we could be partnered with you in Hearts Alive. So thank you for coming and sharing this amazing journey that you've been on, and allowing us to come aboard it, that all of our pets everywhere are loved and given love and continue to bring us peace. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Thank you to Yvonne and Charlie and our sound booth Hayden for their support always in spreading this peace throughout the social media and everywhere. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful. Knowing the truth of peace, I release my word into the perfect workings of the law, knowing it is done as I have spoken my word. And together we say, and so it is. Amen. And good night.
Thank you, Gina.
Thank you, Aldo.
And thank you once again. And as Karen said, let go, let go. I invite everyone to allow tonight's Heart of Peace meditation to experience the individualization of the Spirit in us, and that all people are individualization of one Spirit.
Yes.
Have a lovely evening. I love you. Namaste. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kai. I am pansexual and gender fluid. This is my story. My name is Ella, if you haven't known already. This video is going to be a little bit different. The whole purpose of this is to tell you all this talk. I am pansexual and gender fluid. It took me over a year to come out to my parents. I'm bisexual, and I don't really care about anyone who hates gay people. It feels so good to say, like, who I am. I'm not really scared of it anymore. I'm gay. I'm okay with it, and I'm proud of myself, and I love myself. And I came out to my friends. My midway 7th grade year. They were supportive, they loved me, and because of that, I got the loving and supporting girlfriend I have now. Here we go. I don't like labels. Oh well. It's nothing to be scared of. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks of you. You are perfect just the way you are. When I told my mother, though, she wasn't very keen on it.
It feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying.
I have to tell you something.
And I
Let's hear it.
promise we'll
I'm
take
game.
the world
Dad,
to its
I'm game.
feet. Move.
It's an illness. It can be treated with this.
We can walk it out. Move.
So what are you suggesting, electroshock therapy?
If I thought it would help, yes.
Mountains. And I'll rise like the day, and I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up.
When you fly that flag, when you come out, when you tell your story, your personal story, who you are, every single one of you here today, that story has the power to change hearts. And that's what changes minds. And you change minds, you can change a city. You change a city, you can change a country. You change a country, and we can change this world to a world that talks less. A world that talks less about building walls and more about the embrace of diversity.
Right now, in the world that we are living in today, the LGBTQ+ community keeps getting bigger and bigger. Every day, people are more happy, people are more fruitful to people around them and themselves. But it doesn't mean we should stop. It doesn't mean we should just stop trying to make better opportunities for gay people and to get new rights for people around the world. We can't give up now. We have to stand in one, stand as a community, because if we help each other, it will really get better. Asexual, queer, trans, just remember, someone out there loves you.
And again and again.
We have come into a time where change is inevitable. And as the world we live in changes around us, there is a place that nurtures you with compassion, love, and brings out your inner strength. At the Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living, we work to create a world that works for everyone. By sharing both personal and spiritual tools, we can help you navigate through and create a life you love. If mindfulness, prosperity, abundance, and peace are on your list of what you're looking for, come join us and be part of something wonderful. Wherever you are in your spiritual path, you are always welcome here. Join us in person or as live stream on Facebook each Sunday. For more information, visit us at www.lasvegascsl.org.